Welcome back to the agency. This is Detective Chase Clay continuing the case of Call of the Sea. Now, previously we had started back at the well, solving a little puzzle that caused everything to close around us. The ritual well we're talking about, by the way. And black goo started coming in to it, covering us up, similar to the visions that Nora saw when she was interacting with the bleeding eyes. Everything cut to black, and she woke up. I wouldn't say woke up, but she entered a dream state, what seemed like a dream state, where she was just walking towards a certain destination without any input. Her legs were moving for her. And in the distance, as you can see with the investigation board updated, there was this massive sea creature looking entity that was holding some sort of structure, and she was just walking towards it. Towards the end of that, she reached a cliff which she jumped off of into the deep sea, where she just kept on swimming towards a pair of eyes, presumably the eyes of this sea creature thing. And right at the end, as she was swimming, her hands turned into fish hands. Not sure what that meant. Dreams are weird in general, but this seemed to be way more vivid, similar to the original kind of dreams underwater she had when we started this entire journey, when we was on the ship getting towards this island in the first place. No idea what it means. We'll have to continue on and see. But she woke up on the Black Sands, which was the area where the Lady Shannon crashed into. The Lady Shannon being the ship that took Harry and his expedition to this island in the first place. Completely wrecked, pushed far into the shore. They had made up, it seemed that Harry's expedition had made up a make-do campsite by salvaging everything they could from the ship. We looked around a bit, entered the ship, figured some puzzles out, and essentially got back electricity so we can see better, because of right now it's thundering and nighttime. And really, that's pretty much it. We're gonna go deeper into it and see what else we can find out. Also, the names of the people here are almost updated completely. We have Tiaroa, which is the local fella, and I'm not sure what the lady's name is. She seems to be the one doing most of the interviews, but I'm pretty sure we'll find that out very soon, because it seems like one by one we're starting to understand more of the characters in play here, and eventually getting everyone's name. Hopefully there's been no more deaths. There was a recording where, because Dr. DeWitt got splashed with the black goop, there was a recording where he entered the camp mumbling words nonsensically, and he stabbed Frank. Luckily it was non-lethal. It was certainly painful, but non-lethal, and they managed to get him away. The last thing Harry said was, "Get to your rower." Right. Oh, where am I? This is not where I was. Just give me a second. What the hell? And we're back. Sorry about that. That was weird. I think I loaded the previous save because I wanted to try one of the puzzles again, because I was having a very fun time completing them. But we're back to where we were. We just turned the power on. And now that I think about it, these ropes are frayed. I feel like they may have tied up something, whether it was one of the islanders, perhaps a weird sea creature like a fishman. Not a fisherman, but, you know, a humanoid fish-looking creature, which we saw off in the shores over there. Or maybe one of our crew was tied, one of the expedition. No idea, but that was my initial thoughts after looking back at this. So now we have power, we can have a good look at everything, and this seems to be a red room. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, it is, yeah, there we go.
So, is this recording?
That's the same recording where Dr. DeWitt started attacking everyone.
This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing?
Is that Dr. DeWitt?
Floating rocks?
What does it say? The doctor seems to be whispering to some rocks. Are they floating?
Those footprints definitely do not look human.
I wouldn't be too surprised, because we did find out that if you turn on certain vibrational frequency, it makes the black goo float up and down, and that was a part of the puzzle we last saw. It was goo around a rock making it float up and down, so it could be scientific too. The footprints of what did I just say like 30 seconds ago? They must have tied these people. That look, okay, so there's lines here, which means someone was dragged. Assumedly, they probably dragged one of these fishermen, or fish people, tied them up to here. They must have escaped and then walked their way back. But the footprints were going both ways. There's a drag mark and there's footprints going both ways, so I'm not sure what that movement means.
My God, look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me?
Never mind. It was Dr. DeWitt who was in here, who was tied up. It took 4 of us to subdue him. Where did he get that strength? From the ichor? I wonder if it slowly turns them. Because Nora had the dream where she had fish hands. What if this black ichor turns people eventually into these fish folk? So it seems like, what, they tied him here? And maybe he got dragged out to sea by fish people. The fish people came here with the footprints walking this way, then dragged him away, cutting him open and releasing him. Is that like predator prey, or are they worshipping him somehow because of the black goo? And we already had interacted with this, just some informational pieces. Cults and Rituals, an interview with Inspector John Raymond LaGrasse. Yeah, we've already read all of this.
Goodness me, what a collection of happy news.
Never mind, I must have missed some. Planned incident in Massachusetts. The Gardner family vanishes from their Arkham farm. Who is a CD Ward?
Oh my.
Robert Suydam and his wife found dead at high seas. Is that... Oh yeah, that's CD Ward. Or is that John Raymond LaGrasse? I have no idea. Names, plenty of them. CD Ward? Blake. Oh, are they just reporters? Cassandra D. Ward. Okay. "31 Regent Street, Boston, MA. Do I need to note that address down? I'm sure Nora would do it if it was important.
Photographic film.
I thought these were bottles of pills, because they have like the orange bottles, right? For certain anxiety pills and whatnot.
Photographic...
Well, for no reason other than photographs, but... why?
Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella. A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories.
I would read this. This looks cool. The house at the end of the world. And a typewriter.
Portable typewriter.
Right, well, this just seems to be... oh, more pictures.
He's repairing my old music box.
The music box is what she got from her mother. What if that had something inside it? Frank repairing it, Harry watching him, and looks like Dr. DeWitt looking into the beyond.
Attack? What attack?
Frank trying to repair Harry's music box just before the attack. The attack that we heard on the radio, which I might as well just play while we're here.
So, is this recording?
What happened on this ship?
Shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
Frank,
DeWitt.
Harry, Frank, Tiaroa.
This whole time.
Oh my God. He's got a knife.
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold him! Hold him for
Get
Christ's sake.
Tiaroa.
Call Tiaroa, quick!
That seems to be inside the ship, towards the room, the recording room, to send a distress signal. Another thing we found in the ship.
Notes about some important dates.
June 30th, arrival on island. July 1st, we set up camp. July 14th, Roy blows up the well hatch. July 24th, We strike camp and move to the beach. We strike camp and move to the beach. July 14th. Last entry in the Shannon ship log. But how would they know it's July 14th? Would they have... Maybe they were looking at the pattern of the moon? So they blew up the hatch. They moved to the beach. The last entry in the Lady Shannon ship log. The ship log of the captain. So is it as soon as they open the beach, maybe it's some... I mean, as soon as they open the hatch, maybe it's summoned the creature.
Did he take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he carve some more?
Who's he? Dr. DeWitt? Yeah, this place has been... Seems to have been abandoned for a while. Though again, I'm surprised that the wind hasn't just blown everything away and just... How are the knives and forks so, like, well set on the plates? It just seems so perfectly placed. Though there are dishes to wash still.
The expedition only has 5 members now.
Wait, who was there Am I missing someone? Oh yeah, Roy. Roy died because the explosion of blowing up the well killed him. Unfortunately. You seem to be taken over by some malignant force.
The menu is rather limited here.
I'm not gonna lie, looking at this stuff kind of is making me hungry, even though it looks like just boxed.
Hey, this sailor is a dead ringer for my grandpa Isaiah.
I don't know what a dead bringer is. I'm sure I'll find it out and put it right here anyways. Right, what's... Oh, power? Nice. Further power into it. And finally, we have this place.
Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time. A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's stained with blood and black ooze.
Something DeWitt. I forgot his first name. Oh.
A white fedora. It's really dirty.
That's his. He's the only guy who would wear a fedora.
These two fellas seem to get along pretty well.
Frank and Tiroa. Frank and Tiroa. I hope I'm saying that right. Tiroa singing while working in the workshop. Also, it seemed that Frank was very close to Roy as well because they would play card games and dice together.
I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
Frank, I understand what you're saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm only interested in a scoop, but what would you do if it were your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? I'm staying here till the end. See? Scoop, meaning reporter. This is... What's her face? This is CD Ward. Of Ward and Blake reporting, whatever they're called, news agency. CD Ward, hold on. What's her name? What's her name? Oh, I forgot her name, come on. Cassandra D. Ward, okay. Another update to the board. Her name is...
I don't know if someone in the expedition was a cook, but I really hope they didn't rely on Harry for it. When he lived in the dormitory, he only ate out of tomato soup and corn cans. I've never seen anybody with such poor nourishment.
Me sometimes, not gonna lie. But yeah, okay. So her name is Cassandra. Awesome. And then this is her letter. So at least she was loyal to the general team.
Looks like Frank wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter.
Miss Ward, our lives are in grave danger on this island. Look what happened to Dr. DeWitt. The man is completely bananas. I really think we should get off this island as soon as possible. Mr. Everhart was determined to leave until he found that organ thing. Do I have your support to try to convince him? And then she gave a reply saying it's not alright to leave him here. And apparently she's not doing it for the news scoop, but she's doing it for the sake of humanity as well, I guess.
These medical tools are hair-raising.
Why was that? Why was I thinking that was a lockpicking set?
Oh dear. This doc was a certifiable loon.
I like that certifiable loon. Yesterday the stones danced with my song. My song, Mien Liege. Everything is tuned. In this place there is a treasure in Chat. Okay, well that's a lot of foreign language. Okay, I believe him when he said the stones danced to his tunes, because again, remember, the goop responds to vibrational frequencies.
Doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances.
So he was crazy, sure, because he looked feral and he was attacking his own expedition with knives, but there is sense to his words. It's not just complete rubbish. There is logic in what he's talking about. Right. Well, let's get to the last area then, which was the first place I got to. But then I doubled back because I wanted to see what was on the ship. Man, this place is messy. And we'll climb up those sets of stairs in a minute, because I believe there is some kind of piano puzzle here. So I do want to check that out as well. I'm like a bloodhound. I'm just looking across the floor, like sniffing any clue I can. I can't look straight because I'm afraid I'll miss something. If there's one thing I've learned here, it's that you have to look in every single nook, cranny, corner and crevice. Right, so we're back here again now. This was the clue we got with the piano tile, these signs. Maybe we can decipher it. Hold on a second.
Wow, look at the size of these stones.
Megalithic basalt stones. They have the same engravings that are in a lot of this island with the black goop inside it. Could it be the black goop is infused with these stones, which then set to the right vibrational frequencies, or responding to the right vibrational frequencies, can lift the stones in the air, which is what Witt was saying. Like this, look. That's not the black goop, that's the black goop covering something, right? Or is the black goop making its own hard shapes? I need a diary or something. I've already read this. This is Harry. Oops. This is Harry.
I've never seen Harry so angry.
Getting angry. Oh. Tide levels. Measurements. Harry Everhart.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
I'm guessing I have to use this to decipher the code. The top is the same, the bottom changes. Is that Nora? That's Nora dripping goo. What? I am just getting them right after right. It's turning them into these things?
Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable.
No, that's completely explicable. What happens when a person dives into goop? They come out as a fish folk? A fish person? Is that it? That's the end of the tape. You could easily miss that if you don't press these buttons long enough. I just like pressing buttons, so I'm lucky in that respect. Right, but we do need these though, so I'm going to write these down in a minute.
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
So it's not the black ooze creating the shape. The black ooze is just around one of these rocks. It's all coming together. And there's the calendar with the... We are here. We are on November 7th right now, according to Nora's journal entries.
How can someone build something like this out of stone?
See... Where... Wait, what? Where does it say section? Huge stone pipe organ. Section. C. Basalt structure. Oops. Huge stone pipe organ. Yep. Waves push air through the carved stone tubes. Then what does that do? Oh, there was that picture in that other place. Waves push air through the carved stone tubes. So these basalt structures have tubing in them.
You always did have a good ear, Harry.
I've been studying the structure for the last few days. The tones it emits changes consistently with the tides. So it's like, is it like filling a glass up, and the more you fill it, when you hit the glass with the spoon, the tone changes with that? So maybe with the full moon, the sea levels rise, right? With the moon. And then that causes the pitch maybe of the organ to change, perhaps. Also, can I note these down? Has Nora... She must have written it down, right? No, she hasn't. Okay. Harry found another unknown structure built by a previous civilization. He keeps searching for answers even as they wait for help to arrive. The doctor seemed to be possessed by something that gave him incredible strength. The rest of the expedition had to subdue him and tie him to the pole. After several days of descending further into madness, the doc disappeared in the dead of night. His restraints were torn apart, and there were strange footprints in the sand nearby. The footprints are pointing to him, so assumedly they came to help him. Now he is one of their kind now. So what's this then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Across arrow, up arrow, 4 arrows. What do these hurts mean?
What kind of doodad is this?
Wait.
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal.
Wait. So these are the sea levels rising. Right? Okay, on a full diamond. What does a full diamond mean? What does these diamonds mean? Right, this might... Again, if it takes too long, I'll skip it to the point, but I definitely want to try to just do it right here. 1, 2, 3. What can I interact with? How about we try 262 hertz? The different notes create different hertz. Okay. Oh, nice. Well done, Nora. You're an excellent note taker. Okay. So 262 hertz. 262 is this. What does... 262 hertz, 349, 415. 349 is this. 415 is this. So 262, 349, 415. Okay. That, okay, so a full diamond, a horizontal arrows, 4 diamonds, full 4 horizontal. Okay, so what does that mean here? I'm assuming it affects the goop rock in some way. Full 4 horizontal. Full to 4. Full to 4. 4, 3. No. 4. 3. Vertical? So... Four, 3. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, this is definitely gonna take a while. What? I need to know what I've collected. It's gotta be something to do with the moon, right? Wait. New moon. New moon, hold on. We're on a new moon. That means that... it's tide level measurements. So right now the tide should be at its lowest. Right? Because it's a new moon. So that... wait, is there any moon in the sky right now? Am I allowed to go up, I wonder? Hold on. Oh, that door seems to be locked. This seems safe.
It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around.
Good. We like that.
What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
It's an organ, and the organ is controlling floating rocks. There's the sea level. Because these markings mean the sea. Is that it, then? Now can we go up here? Oh, we can. No, we can't. Oh, we can't. What is this? Can I get some light here?
Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly dream.
Those sea creatures are still out there. I don't know what they are. Okay. I don't know what levels are the sea right now. Like, is there a clue pertaining to that? Are we still on the same day? November 7th. I need to go back. I need to go back and find something useful. Right now this is all... oh, hello. What's this? Oh, this is something completely different. Okay. I didn't even notice.
Some kind of improvised workshop.
Okay, this has got to be Frank's area, because he's the handyman.
This must be the highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking.
That's the obelisk, right? This must be where the organ is.
You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
Come on, man. Good morning, crew. Sorry for the reveal this morning. I didn't expect to wake all of you up with the noise from that awful organ. The good news is that the organ revealed the entrance to a temple. Did that piano not need solving? It was just a way for me to find out the frequencies tuned to what the organ keys are going to be. Depending on the tide level, I'm going to have to operate the organ, not the keyboard. I'm so stupid. The good news is that the organ revealed the entrance to the temple. The bad news is that your temple is on the mountaintop, so I hope you're in the mood for a good hike. All joking aside, if the temple has the answer that I'm looking for, we can finally leave this damn island and go home. Thank you all for sticking with me. Oh my god, if that's the truth, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. I'm gonna feel like such an idiot. But good thing you guys will not have seen how much I spent a good 10 to 15 minutes working on that, but it was just a clue for a bigger puzzle. That wasn't the puzzle itself.
So this is the reason the ship was scavenged.
Oh. Frank, if we want to enter the temple on the mountaintop, we'll have to reproduce the effects of the organ somehow. I know we weren't planning on this, but we'll have to. Build a machine with whatever we can lay our hands on from the Lady Shannon. Do you think we can do that? So they want to get to the temple. They're going to recreate the organ to move the stones around to get to make a place to go there, right? And they used the Lady Shannon for it.
What kind of machine were you building?
They were building a remake of this organ. Now I know it's an organ piano. Or an organ key instrument, not an organ as in liver or heart or lungs.
Blowtorch. Looks like it's been used a lot.
Probably for joinery of the scraps of the Lady Shannon to make something.
Harry isn't usually very chummy, but he really seems to like Frank.
Frank, great idea. We'll move the materials we need to the summit so we can set up camp there. Just another thing, please stop calling me Mr. Everhart. Call me Harry as all my friends do. That's really nice. It's good to level with your workmates, you know. Don't treat them like you're some kind of tyrannical leader and they're god. You're just one of them. That's all. Nothing too complicated. Right. You know what though, because I'm not sure how much time will have passed, but I'm pretty sure if I get everything together, it's pretty much time to go. There was not much that happened in this one except for me faffing about a lot, but I know exactly what we need to do, so we'll pick it back up next time. We gotta go up here, we gotta go to this organ thing. This must be the correct frequencies I need. This must be the tiles for the organ, and then that chart on the slides, I might have to look at that, look at what levels the sea is at right now, and then play the organ accordingly. Harry managed to activate the organ, which revealed something at the top of the mountain, another temple maybe, and he intended to build some sort of machine up there. Yeah, so look, we have a lot of writing missing here, so I think we have to do something. So, okay, so the organ's at the top of the mountain. Build some sort of machine there. At the temple. Whatever the case is, I think, yeah. Okay, alright. Okay, this is gonna be good. Pick it back up tomorrow. Until then, keep your eyes open, stay healthy, and I will see you then. Take care.